Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Sister Share 101 Share. I know it's been a minute since I've been on, and that's because the whole month of July I was kind of celebrating my birthday. So I'm here now. And plus, I was getting rid of some of my classes that I took for the summer. So now all that's over with. Some school is over. Now I can relax. I haven't been on, but I just saw my girl video. She said some wonderful things about me. Thank you, love. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, bestie, bestie. But that's just one thing, though. She painted this lovely picture about being 50 and all the perks. Yes, being 50 does have its perks. I can agree with that. It does. But it also has its backside, too. Oh, my God. It's like everything that you eat, like really make you gain weight. I dropped a glass of water, I gained 2 pounds. Like, what is up with that? It's like once you hit that milestone, your body start doing things that you like, okay, yesterday I was able to do it, but today I'm not. I mean, what's the deal? You mean I can't eat hot stuff no more? Why? How come? It was fine last week, and all of a sudden I can't do it no more. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's not talk about the insomnia sometimes when you can't sleep. That too. Oh, then you feel like you have to take a nap during the middle of the day. Like, what is up with that? Nap time? Well, I'm 12. I'm 2. I'm 5 now. I got nap time. So yes, turning 50 is a milestone. It's something to be celebrated. It's something to be very thankful for because a lot of people don't make it to 50. Because sometimes their kids kill them. I'm so glad I did. And I hope to have many more. Um, you know, being 50, when you start to realize that you're almost going to die. So I think that's where the thought process starts thinking in that I better start doing things differently. So now you start thinking about, if you haven't already, insurance, and I got to give me a burial plot, and that's so depressing. Because you're half 100, so now you got to start thinking about your death. That's the thing that 50 brings along. You start thinking about death, and you start thinking about, okay, which one of my kids gonna put me in a home, and which ones can I really stay with? All types of stuff you be thinking about when you turn 50. When you getting ready to go on that 50 platform to take that step up, you be like, oh my goodness. And then you start reflecting back on your whole life, like, man, if I could go back, I would have did this differently. I would have did that differently. I probably wouldn't have been where I'm at right now if I had did such and such differently. You start having retrospect, like, But then you start thinking, man, if I hadn't met that nigga, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. So it's, you know, it, you start doing a lot of reflection, and you start seeing things differently. Like my sister said, you start seeing things a little differently. You start thinking a little differently. I want to say more mature. Usually when you're younger, or when you're still in your 40s, stuff like that, anything will make you want to pop off and want to be somebody else. But now when you're 50, you be like, look, I ain't got time for that shit. Look, yeah. Whatever. Look, I don't have time for that. Blah blah. Say what you want to say. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting nobody at 50. What? How I look like being somebody else at 50? That don't even. You know what? When you get 50, you ain't gonna fight no more. You got something on you. That's what you're gonna use. But it's you just look at life at a total different way. You have brand new glasses, brand new lenses. You start saying, I'm going to enjoy myself now. I can enjoy, I mean, and I think one reason why when you hit 50, you said, now I'm going to enjoy myself because all the kids are going out the house. So now you can enjoy yourself. But prior to that, you're like, oh, shit, I'm on lockdown with the kids. I got to make sure they taken care of. That DCFS gonna be called on me. Well, hell, you can take care of your kids and that still happen. But hey, that's no story. But, it's, yeah, when you turn 50, it's a life changer. It's a life changer. And then your body go through this thing, like she mentioned, like menopause. But there's a perk to that. There's a very good perk to that. I mean, the downside of that, you get your hot flashes, and yeah, sometimes you can't sleep, and sometimes you eat abnormally and things like that, and that's where the weight gain comes in and all that type of stuff. You understand that part, but the perk is, well, I'll put it this way: you women out there that are going through menopause, you know what the perk is. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that right there. But yeah, I have had a lot of reflection over this past 3 weeks or so. Especially after that I've turned 50. I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? What do I do now? Do I want to change careers? Do I want to, after I get my degree, do I want to learn another language? Or what else do I want to get my hands into now that I'm turning 50 and my one foot is on the grave and the other one's on the banana peel? What am I to do now? My kids are half grown. I have a daughter that's graduating next year. She'll be out of the house, and all I have is me and my son. He's been going to high school. So, by the time everybody is going, I'll be like 54, 55. So now I'm prepping myself right now of what is my next journey going to take me. Can't say travel unless I want to get the corona. So what is the next plateau of my life? What to do next? Don't know. I don't really know. I haven't figured that part out yet. I mean, because you evolve yourself so around with your kids and your family and making sure they're okay. So your attention is always there. But once all of that is gone and they're leading their own lives and they have their own families, then what's next? What is there for you to do? Well, my people say, well, I just go out and kick it in half. You can't kick it. It's Corona going on. So now what? Well, you can't kick it like you used to. I mean, you can go and visit and be around like-minded people who think the same, but what is going on in the next chapter in my life? I tell you one thing. Of course, this things I want to do with this, of course, thing that I started to do before I went back to school and I started writing a book. And I think I'm going to finish that. No sooner I get that degree in my hand, I am not going for my master's. I say that now, but who knows? I might not. I don't know at this point right now. I'm tired as hell of school. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. Uh, uh, so I don't know. I mean, I had this bucket list and traveling was on there, but yeah, that seems to be out of the question right now. So how do I move plants? Hmm. Well, if I want to be near the ocean or go to a beach, I just fill my tub up with sand and put some water in it. I mean, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know. That's something that's up in the air. I just know I have two things that I want to do now. I want to finish my book, and I will be through with school in the spring semester coming up. So I think my book will be on my next agenda, along with getting my weight back down to the way it was before all this stuff went along before I started school. Because, yeah, 50 brings along much needed pounds, and I am not about to give up. Well, I'll just slack back on a little bit because, yeah, I mean, once you start making that, your body start doing that transitioning. you know, yeah, you go through, you still you really get emotional at times, and you probably snap off for no reason, and yeah, your hormones be playing a little trick on you. It's almost like when you was going through puberty, the same thing, but in reverse. But yeah, 50 is lovely. 50, I feel the same way that I did when I was, I guess when I turned 40. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. There's no, you know, really big major um difference. I might feel it 6 months from now. I might feel it a year from now. There's a difference, but as of right now, I don't feel it. There's a difference of being 50. I'm glad that I made it to 50. Um, yeah, it's been these 50 years. I have experienced a lot, a lot in my 50 years of living on this earth, and like she said, the wisdom that comes with being this age is awesome. It's really awesome. I mean, it's nothing like life experience. Nothing. I mean, you can go to school and get all the book knowledge that you want and get your doctorate and all that, but there's nothing like life experience to teach you a whole lot of different things that school cannot. Um, I think being this age has taught me how to deal with different people and their personalities, and how to cope with that and how to deal with that, because um, people nowadays, they're not as tolerable as they used to be, you know. So you really have to watch how you approach people, how what you say when you're talking to them, how you say it, um, because now people will pop off anything for no particular reason at all. They walk into your establishment mad because Lil Ray Ray did something down the street to them, so they bring that frustration with them, and they're gonna push it off on somebody else. So you always got to keep a level head, especially these days, because people will just go off for no reason, and then two people going off doesn't solve anything. Um, I think that comes with age, having a more level head and knowing how to talk things through and everything, especially when you are, uh, I want to say this carefully, especially um, legally, uh, when you're legally responsible for owning a certain type of object, and you are legally um and you can legally carry, you really have to have a level head when you're dealing with people and being out there in the street, because things could go bad really quickly, and you never want to be in a position where you would actually really have to use that carry, if you know what I mean. So I think, yeah, being older and getting older comes with a lot of more responsibility too, because people look for you for guidance. They look for you to know the answers. They look for you to have um, the wisdom and be more level headed. And so it's a lot of responsibility comes with being older and turning 50 and so forth. It's like a pinnacle. Being 50 is like a pinnacle. 60, yeah, okay, 60, 70, yeah, okay. But it's like when you're 50, that's like, it's almost like your eyes open and it's like, wow, okay, my life experience has taught me all of this. And now I know. I know what to do now. When I was 40 and 30, I didn't really know what to do. I was just going with the motions. But now I actually know what to do because I've had the life experiences to teach me on what to do, how to do it, what not to do. So, yes, there's still some learning to be learned out there. Just because you turn 50, that don't mean you don't make mistakes or anything like that. You still make those, but now there are different type of mistakes, and now you know how to correct them, and now you're mature enough to say, okay, yeah, I messed up. You know, you own things more now when you get older. You know, you take ownership of your fuck ups. You know, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, because why not? I mean, hey, I'm almost dead. What am I gonna worry for? So why not take ownership of it? Hey, it, everybody make mistakes. Nobody is infallible. So hey, own it, learn from it, and try not to make that mistake again. That's what it basically comes down to. So me and my partner in crime will be back together again real soon. Doing what we do best is talk shit. So you get to see us both together. We're going to go back to our regular spot, probably be outside doing some stuff. So um, hopefully we'll be back together soon. And yeah, and my birthday was awesome. Just want everybody to know that. And yeah, so until then, everybody stay healthy, stay safe, wear your mask, sanitize, wash those hands. COVID is not over with. It's still out there lurking around the corner. So be extra careful. Even if you think you just have a cold, go and get tested because it might be something more than just a cold or the sniffles or just a sore throat because COVID don't affect everybody the same way. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace. 50, y'all.